Hi, my name is Andrina Ambrose, and today I will be speaking on the topic of identity. Now, what defines our identity? Is it us? Is it the people around us? Is it the activities that we are into? Is it who we worship? Is it the internet? What is identity? Well, for me, I drew a few symbols that help me identify what my identity is. And here I have the coat of arms for my identity. As you can see, I have a benzene ring. And the reason I drew a benzene ring is because I'd like to be a cosmetic chemist. That is very much ingrained and intertwined into my identity because that is something that I'm truly striving for. That's something that I'd like to do for a long time in my life. And that is something that drives me. I would consider this a part of my identity. Another thing I have here is my microphone. A lot of us we have different pastimes. Some of us like sports, some of us like drawing, some of us like pickleball. It could be anything. For me, it's singing. From the time that I could remember that I came out of the womb, my parents always told me that I was singing. And from what I can remember, I was always singing. So singing for me has always been just ingrained in me in something that I naturally have always done and I will continue to do for the rest of my life. And when I think about who Andrina is, it's singing. Down here, I have a cross. And the reason I have a cross is because Christianity and following God is something that is important to me. It's something that I would consider my identity. It is something that I'm grounded and that I'm rooted in. And I'd say that I base all of my actions and what I aspire to be based on what God tells me to do. So I have it here more towards the center because it is something that I would say that the rest of my life revolves around. So this is who Andrina is. And tying in who Andrina is, my name also means warrior. It means courageous. It means strong. And all of these things can also tie into the symbols that I mentioned. Just like the cosmetic chemist portion, I would have to be strong and courageous in my industry. It is not a job that is very common, and I would have to be brave and be courageous enough to step out and do the work that I need to do in order to be a cosmetic chemist. And then again, tying in with the singing as well. I would have to be courageous enough to get over any shyness on stage, and I would have to be able to get out of my comfort zone to perform. And lastly, the cross. So, for Christianity, speaking to people is also something I would have to be courageous in. And all of these topics tie into my identity and who I am. Now, what is your identity? What defines you?